I got my degree in filmmaking from Columbia in Chicago, and afterwards I made a few short commercial films and got discouraged and moved on to creative writing. I was going to get my degree in that, but something came along and we moved to Iowa City from Chicago. For the next 10 or 15 years, I was involved working primarily in community corrections in Iowa and up here in the Twin Cities. I didn't have a degree in that either, of course, but I found a niche for myself. I felt I was doing good work, contributing to the community. I enjoyed the work. And then around '93, I got a hold of the mammal bones, the cow bones that I used for the first Chilakatherian, and one thing led to another. The idea for the first Chilakatherian, it goes back to when I was a kid and would go to the museum, the Field Museum in Chicago, usually, and see the dinosaur exhibits. And like any little kid, I was fascinated by the mystery and the beauty of the dinosaurs, and to a lesser extent at that time, when I didn't know better, the prehistoric mammals. Most people, I think, can identify with that, the affinity we feel for the dinosaurs, for something unknown, for something slightly terrifying, and yet because it's long past, we can look at it appreciatively for many other aspects, such as the skeletal structures, for instance, of the sauropod or the brontosaurus that most of us are familiar with. The long tail and the long neck of equal lengths. In fact, originally, when that species was first mounted in the late 1800s, the head was mounted on the tail, and vice versa. And as far as the experts of that time knew, that was absolutely how it should be. But our knowledge evolves. The first Chilakatherian I built came about in 1993 when I came into possession of many mammal bones. And my first inclination was to build a dinosaur skeleton. But I quickly realized in my research the fact that the dinosaur has a different pelvic construction than a mammal does. And dinosaurs have been done many, many times. So everybody is very familiar with the dinosaur. I decided to go into the prehistoric mammals so that the skeleton I designed, or I found to base my design on, would have integrity within its own existence. Every aspect of the mammal that I designed verifies that it could exist. I was very careful about the muscular attachment of the bone, the structure of the vertebrae, the placement of the legs directly under the pelvis in the classic mammal shape. I just felt that mammals have nothing to feel they have to take second place to the dinosaurs as far as remarkable animals are concerned.